everybody. Okay, this video is really for Tuesday, but it's May. It's the end of the school year for me almost, and I am just swamped with work and end of the school year projects and all of that shit. So I was just busy. So hopefully this video I'll be able to put this together. But it's a day late, I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll find time out of your busy schedule to watch it. I'm sorry I look really disgruntled, kind of. I mean, I just kind of like, I just had my hair up and, whatever. Okay, so, topic question was, let me read it exactly. Alrighty. I'm thinking of telling my parents about my parents, family, friends about my ad. What kind of questions and responses might I expect? That's a good question, because I know a lot of you guys are afraid of getting bad responses or, being judged or whatever, So I'm going to try and tell you what happened with me. Not everyone's experience is going to be the same, obviously, but this is mine. My parents had caught on. It was pretty obvious when I was eating only a container of yogurt a day. Lost around 45 pounds or so. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But they didn't really know what to do, so I guess they were waiting for me to come to them. It's a little complicated, but it just all sort of slipped out one night when I was talking to my mom about how nervous I was about Thanksgiving dinner and how I was like, I want to keep my diet, because I was on a diet, And it all just spilled out, and I ended up telling her pretty much a good part of my struggle. I was 13, yeah. She let me talk, and that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that whoever you're telling lets you tell the story. They tell them, do not interrupt me until I'm done speaking, please. And yeah, I was crying most of the time, and I could not look my mom in the eye. And it's going to be very hard to tell people for the first time. Every time I get up to telling someone about my eating disorder struggle, my heart always starts beating really fast, and I start getting hot, I just get really nervous. And, that's a good thing, because it's a really big step to take, and not everyone you interact with can handle what you're about to tell them, unfortunately. So you need to pick with care, and make sure who you're telling is trustworthy and will not judge you, and that's willing to listen. So responses that you might get are 1, shock. It's probably all of them. Another one would be 2, this is one of the more rare ones, but understanding. So if you're telling someone, maybe they will understand, or they'll at least let you finish telling your story. Another one, which is unfortunately one of the more popular ones, is, there's not really a word to describe it, but they won't understand. They'll either A, brush it off, and just be like, oh, just eat. What's the problem? I eat, I don't gain weight. So they'll be very ignorant about the topic, which is a normal thing. I mean, you probably were before you got into your eating disorder. And another one would be, oh my god, they're a shallow bitch. They care that much about how they look, blah, blah, blah. I'm always worried that whenever I tell people, they're going to think I'm some sort of shallow bitch who only cares about her weight. But a lot of people will surprise you. The people that you think may not understand, or they may not even try to be understanding, when really, they're going to be there for you. And, you know, I found out who my true friends are. So you can expect responses that will end in finding out who your true friends are. And people who really love you will stick with you no matter what. Because, you know, there's that Dr. Seuss quote, the people who matter don't mind. And the... Wait. The people who mind don't matter. Wait. And the people who mind don't matter. People who don't mind matter. People who don't matter. Wait, I don't remember. Okay, screw what I was saying. People who don't matter. I'm gonna find that out. You know, hold on 1 second. This is gonna be a total fail of a video. I'm probably getting like 1 star right now. I'm sorry. I mean, okay, I'm not a total fail. It is because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And I like to think of it like my friends won't judge me on this one aspect of my life, no matter how big of a part of my life it really is, but they won't mind. They won't just see me for that, you know, anorexia part of me. And people who don't matter, well, people who don't know you, and if they find out, they're gonna judge you. I learned that the hard way because a lot of my high school class found out freshman year, and that was my fault completely. But so just sort of you're gonna get. It really depends on every single person. A lot of it is up to you and how you present it to them, and but you can expect those sort of responses. It's a very hard thing to do, and you really need to watch who you tell. I'm warning you now. There was a point in my recovery where I would tell like anyone I met, anyone, seriously. That was, some of those are the biggest mistakes I've ever made. I mean, there's some people who just shouldn't know. Some people I am enemies with now know, and you know how bad that feels to know that someone I really, really don't have any friendship with knows about my eating disorder and knows maybe some more personal parts of it. It's hard to know, because what if they use it against you? And bitches will. Don't deny that. Especially if you're in high school. Or junior high. So, I'm pretty sure when you clicked on this video, you kind of knew what you were gonna get. There's gonna be people who understand, who want to listen to you. The people who judge you quickly. The people who brush it off. And sometimes that can be a good thing, because sometimes you do make a mistake telling people, and when they brush it off so easily, that's good, because then they'll forget. When they see you, they're not gonna think, there's that anorexic girl. That doesn't heal a thought of me. That's what people might think of you. It's why it's such a delicate subject. So please be careful with who you tell. Make sure you tell them. And you know what? I always say this. Make sure you scare them. Okay? Because tell them the facts. Because they're not going to take you seriously unless you tell them the facts. What's really happening. Alright, well, so once again, sorry, this is a late video, and I know it's dark in here, but I'm too lazy to turn the light on, and I look like shit, so whatever. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.